Hello and welcome back to Inside the Nest. The weather is over 70 degrees outside, and as you can see, we are just perfectly for the occasion. I'm Shayan Malik.
And I'm Kopin. Today we start with some big news in the NJAC regarding men's lacrosse. At the beginning of the 2026-27 academic year, the NJAC will officially sponsor men's lacrosse as its 21st championship sport. 6 teams will be in the conference. Montclair State, Kean, Stockton, and SUNY New Paltz are the 4 core members. Centenary College of Louisiana and Colorado College will be affiliate members of the conference sport. After the news was official, NJAC Commissioner Terry Smalls said, "We are excited to welcome both Centenary and Colorado College as the newest affiliate members in the NJAC. They both are programs that were in need of a conference home, and we feel the participation in the NJAC will be of great benefit to both programs' student athletes. We're also excited that men's lacrosse will become the 21st NJAC championship sport next year, giving our men's lacrosse student athletes the opportunity to compete under the NJAC banner." Here was the reaction from men's lacrosse head coach Matt Posque on the big news.
Gives us a little stability. You know, we've kind of been bouncing around conferences, always being the outsider, trying to be part of a conference. So it really solidifies things within the NJAC and kind of holding the ground down a little bit, and then having some affiliate members. So it gives our guys some obvious opportunities to play conference championships and conference tournaments, and then eventually earn a bid to the NCAA tournament, which obviously is everyone's goal. Yeah, it'll be different, but I think it's a good opportunity for our guys. It's if we're traveling or having teams come from other parts of the country, I think it's a good opportunity. Obviously, it's spreading the game of lacrosse, and if we get to take a nice trip somewhere and hopefully reap the benefits of a couple wins, I think that's great for us.
Team up, 1, 2, 3.
Men's lacrosse will be divided into 2 divisions, a blue division and a gold division. Centenary and Colorado will always remain in the gold division. The third member of that one will be a rotation of each season of the NJAC's core affiliate members from the blue division. This rotation will be going on for a 2-year period. At the end of the season, there will be a championship game between the best team in each division, with the winner earning the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Last week, the Redhawks defeated Kean to improve to 8-0. It was their best start to the season since 1989. Here's Kayleen Montero with more on the men.
The Redhawks were coming off of their 7th straight win of the season and looking to maintain that streak against Kean University. Senior midfielder Jonathan Slusser scored 2 goals to help the Redhawks defeat the Cougars for the first time since 2023, 11-6, and improve their record to 8-0.
It was really fun. It was a little weird at first, but they're a great team, and just glad we got the win. That was our 8th game, I believe. We still have, I believe, 8 more or something like that. So we're only halfway through the season, so we have a lot more season to play.
1 year ago, Slusser was playing for Kean, but decided to transfer to Montclair State. It's been a win-win for both the player and the program.
I felt like I just needed a fresh start, and over the off season, I contacted Coach Posque, and he gave me the chance, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity.
After playing 3 seasons in the Coastal Lacrosse Conference, the men's lacrosse team made a decision to play an independent schedule in 2026. So far, the results speak for themselves, as the Redhawks began the season with 8 straight wins, their best start since 1989, when they started 13-0.
It's great for these guys. Obviously they've been through a lot, especially last year. A couple new faces, but they understand that what guys went through, and this is a reward for them. It's been a lot. Obviously as an independent, you kind of got a schedule on your own. We've probably had 5 to 6 games in the last 2 weeks. It's hard. It's a quick turnaround.
As the men's lacrosse team move on to face the rest of their opponents for the season, they do so knowing their future is more grounded and their travel is heavier.
Now let's head into some women's lacrosse, as a major milestone has been achieved. Joey Grotkopf has officially hit 400 career saves for the Montclair State women's lacrosse team, becoming the 5th person in program history to do so. Here's Nick Quinones with the story.
Joey Grotkopf has become one of the most accomplished goalkeepers in Montclair State women's lacrosse history. A 4-year starter, she's earned first team All-NJAC honors 3 times and was named NJAC Goalkeeper of the Year as a sophomore, becoming just the 3rd player in program history to earn that honor. Now in her senior season, she's added another milestone to that legacy. On March 17th against Bowdoin, Grotkopf recorded the 400th save of her career, becoming just the 5th goalkeeper in program history to reach the mark.
I didn't expect even to play all 4 years as a starter and all that, so it definitely wasn't something I planned on, but I think it's awesome.
But what Grotkopf has built didn't happen by chance.
But I've learned that throughout the years, and I can't beat myself up over it. I just have to focus and move on to the next one.
She always wanted to get better. It's been like that for 4 years, and I think that's what made us realize she was going to be a starter, is always asking questions of how can I improve after every single practice.
That mindset helped turn early potential into one of the most consistent careers in program history.
It sounds so silly because I ask every goalie I've ever trained, like, are you afraid of it? Joey as a freshman told me yes. Joey as a senior would say never. Anytime you ask her, do you want to break? It's no. Every time you ask her, do you want to go again? It's always yes.
And that growth has shown up in the biggest moments.
One game her freshman year, we went to triple overtime. In that game, she made multiple game-winning saves, and we ended up winning the game by 1 in the overtime. And I was like, okay, this girl's got it, and she's going to be really good for us.
I want to be remembered as a hard worker, just to know that like I worked hard and did everything I can do these last 4 years to get me where I am today.
Now past 400 saves, Grotkopf has a chance to move up the all-time list. Next is Alan Leland, who finished with 422 career saves. For Red Hawk Sports Network, I'm Nick Quinones.
At this pace, Grotkopf could climb all the way to number 3 in the all-time rankings. She's 63 saves away, but she's not the only woman making history at Montclair State during Women's History Month.
Still at the same point, 2nd down now. Almost a 2nd sack there, and that one's thrown. It's caught! Montclair State, the first of many.
Women's flag football is officially in full swing. On Monday, the Red Hawks improved their record to 2-1 after they defeated LIU and put the Finns down 58-0. Here's Cesar LaFontaine with a program on the rise.
3 games into their inaugural flag football season, Montclair State has 2 blown-out victories and 1 heartbreaking loss in overtime. Head coach Jen Kelly gave us his thoughts on how his group performed so far.
I think our ability to run, especially on defense, we've made some great plays on defense. We've had quite a few interceptions, finding the ball on defense, and good angles on defense. And offensively, I think our ability, when we run the ball consistently, we could be a good club. I think our ability to run the ball in the ECAC is going to be key to us being successful.
The Red Hawks have impressed early on, scoring a total of 17 touchdowns in 3 games and also forcing 15 interceptions. In their opening game against Mercy University, Montclair State dominated, winning 53-6. The second game was a much different story, as the Red Hawks fell to Eastern University 18-12 in overtime. But even in defeat, they found some positives.
We came up short, but we're not going to come up short again for sure. So it's just now we know how to take that mentality as a team and be like, we're going to war with each other. We're going to play this game. We're going to give it all, give it our all, give it our all. And yeah, we just got a lot of heart.
We're a family, but I think that game really showed us the little things we have to work on. The blocking, the handoffs we have to work on, which us as athletes, we've been working on. And it just showed us the little things that we can work on to bring our game to the next level.
On Monday, Montclair State completely shut down LIU 58-0 to improve their record to 2-1. We asked some of the players to describe this start. Here's what they had to say.
I've seen us all work together, and all of our hard work and talent is starting to show. I mean, each day we show up, we put in our best effort, and it's all starting to come together, all the hours we put in together.
The Red Hawks have relied on a deep group of rushers and receivers, setting them apart from most teams. Quarterback Hadia Bell knows how important it is to have a roster with many talents.
LIU was an example how they didn't have many, players, and they couldn't really rotate. So it's good for us that we could rotate our players out.
The Montclair State women's flag football team has already gotten off to a strong start in the program's first 3 games. The Red Hawks will look to keep showing up and showing out as they aim to capture the ECAC championship by the end of this inaugural season.
Episode 2 of the women's flag football documentary, Red Hawk Rising, Our Game, Our Story, is now streaming. You can watch each and every episode on the Red Hawk Sports Network Productions page on YouTube.
The Montclair State softball team is currently undefeated at home, and the freshmen have been taken over. There are 16 freshmen on the 2026 roster, with 5 freshman pitchers already contributing heavily to this team. So let's pitch it over to Anthony Walsh to tell you more.
For Montclair State softball, the future of the program isn't on the horizon, it's already here. Freshmen make up more than half of the team's 29-person roster and all but one of their pitchers, and that group has already made an impact ahead of conference play. They're led by Jordan Tarabokia, who in 26 innings pitched has an ERA less than 1 and threw a no-hitter in just her 5th collegiate appearance against Dean College. She also earned back-to-back New Jersey Athletic Conference Rookie Pitcher of the Week awards.
Jordan's doing great. She has some really good stuff. I think she's growing as a freshman. She's learning kind of manipulating her pitches, so super excited. Her composure on the mound is really strong for a freshman, so excited to see her growth over the next 4 years.
Brooke McHale has also stepped up. She holds the team's 2nd lowest ERA at 1.58 and is 3rd in innings pitched, all as a freshman. She stood out with her relief stint against Stevenson, a 4-3 win, for her 2nd win of the season. She later joined Tarabokia in becoming the NJAC Rookie Pitcher of the Week, giving the Red Hawks back-to-back honors in the category. Zoe Turner may not have touched the mound yet, but she's been a big threat on the base paths. She's stolen 20 bases, tied for the NJAC lead, and is more than halfway to the program record of 38, set all the way back in 1996. While this year's squad may be young, Coach Deeganhart has liked what she's seen so far and knows there's a lot of work to be done.
College is a different level. I think they really did a good job adjusting. We've been focusing on getting 1% better, really working on the little things, and day by day we're growing as a team, and we're going to continue to push each other, so it's been exciting to see the growth.
The Red Hawks begin NJAC play against number 10 Rowan this weekend. Meanwhile, the Montclair State baseball team has been on a heater recently, as they are 16-4 after beating DeSales on Wednesday. Their offense has been the workhorse of this team so far this season, as they have scored double-digit runs in 13 of their 16 victories. Here's Deshaun Claiborne with more on the team's success.
NJAC conference play is set to begin this weekend, and the Red Hawks have been an offensive force on the baseball diamond. Highlighted by milestones and new faces, Montclair State is firing on all cylinders through the early part of their schedule. This team is led by one of the best offenses in all of Division III baseball, sitting in the top 30 in numerous offensive categories, including batting average, OPS, and runs. This high-powered offense features 5 players with an OPS over 1 and 2 other players with an OPS over 0.85. This includes returning players Billy Tagar, Jared Levis, Chase Fisher, Michael Wansall Jr., and Zach Stearns, along with 2 freshmen, John Tomshow and Danny O'Brien, who have made immediate impacts for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, I think we do some pretty good work in being consistent at the plate. Our guys work really hard at being able to handle different types of pitchers, different types of stuff, being ready for the moment, executing team offense when that needs to happen, and really working to make everybody behind them's at bat easier for them. So, these guys love to hit. They love to get in the cage. They love to get working at it. So, they deserve the success, and hopefully we can continue it.
Complementing the high-powered offense is a pitching staff led by senior righty Colin Dolan and freshman righty Chris Mateza. The staff is also anchored by closer Patrick Kean, who recently broke the all-time saves record when he notched his 13th career save.
Swing and a miss, and Patrick Tehan slams the door shut, and it's a program record. The all-time saves leader for Montclair State is Patrick Tehan.
We're looking really good so far. We're looking to keep riding the hot streak, keep it going, just keep giving our pitchers all the support they need and keep getting dubs.
Riding the wave of a strong out-of-conference start, the team's mindset will stay the same heading into NJAC play.
Obviously, good start to the non-conference season. Great onto the NJAC. Obviously, I think the energy heightens a little bit, but the focus shouldn't change. But it's always an exciting time to get into league play. A lot of good teams in the league, and it's a good challenge for us to continue as we move forward through the season.
The NJAC slate begins this Saturday as the Red Hawks travel down to Stockton to play a doubleheader with the Ospreys.
NJAC play begins Saturday at Stockton. Finally on the show, Jacob Morales just had a phenomenal season for the Montclair State men's basketball team, and he's being rewarded for it. Morales was selected to the NCAB D3 All-Star game, which took place on March 21st. In the game, Morales scored 14 points and had 8 rebounds. Here's what he had to say about this memorable season and career at Montclair State.
Something that I kind of dreamt about, but I didn't even think about it because I didn't know if it was possible or not for me. So, yeah, I'm really, really blessed and excited. That's like the coolest part, honestly. Like it's just like it's a kid's game. It's like a sport you play growing up, and the fact that I get to travel the world and the country and like meet all these cool people is that's why you play. Honestly, it's like you play obviously to win the games and stuff, but you also play with the people that you get to meet and the places you get to go. It's kind of just a celebration of basketball. So you know, being with basketball players, you get to watch the Final Four and Elite Eight games. So that'd be cool. It's obviously some really high level basketball. Nah, man, I'm just gonna try to shoot the ball every time I get it, you know? Honestly. I'm gonna showcase my shot, showcase my strengths, try to hide my weaknesses a little bit. But I'm lucky to have Coach Potts and Coach Rossi. Like, I transferred in, so it's tough with transfers. You really never know what you're gonna get. But they let me in, welcomed me in with open arms, and they've let me flourish, honestly, under their guidance. Where this program's taking me and where the school's taking me, I never thought were possible, so I'm blessed, honestly, and it's cool to represent the school like that. So.
Morales was selected to the D3 Hoops All-American 4th team after leading MSU to the #1 ranking in the country for multiple weeks. But that's not all, as Morales also made the NABC 2nd Team All-American, as well as the NABC 1st Team All-Region. After dominating the NJAC, he was rewarded with the NJAC Player of the Year award. Of course, that means he also made the All-NJAC First Team, but Morales was also the D3 Hoops Region 4 Player of the Year and found himself on the D3 Hoops First Team All-Region 4. And that will do it for the awards that Jacob Morales earned this season.
Morales had one of the best seasons in Red Hawk basketball history, but he wasn't the only one to receive all-region honors.
That's right, Tyler. Alyssa Craigwell was named to the D3 Hoops All-Region 2nd Team for her efforts this season. Congratulations to both Morales and Craigwell on huge accomplishments this season.
That's going to do it for us here on Inside the Nest. For Shayan, Malik, my name is Tyler Kopin. Have a great day, folks.